Hello and welcome back to Boring Dead Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more This Is the Police. Time to go to work, I guess. So we have, No, you come in. Damn son of a bitch, DeBrito. Alright, well, we have a couple of unfortunates marked for, deletion today, being Klausner and Jang. Okay, I don't feel great about it, but it is what it is. Alright, let's go with some Chopin to start us off on the old soundtrack. Yeah. So don't send the wrong officer. Okay, oh god. Funeral. Sorry guys, I did my best. Hey, we can improve our SWAT team. How do we do that? Increase efficiency. I think we want to make them better. Oh, my share. Get a bit of money for, let's share the wealth this time. We're going to need to keep the cops on our side. What we got here? From Sand. The Sand family's main attorney is under guard around the clock, and that goes double for his children. But before we could pick them up from school this morning, some of Varga's punks kidnapped them. We didn't know how Varga found them. They live under false names. Anyway, we need to act quickly. They kind of got... Okay, well, it's a kidnapping, so let's... I'm actually going to send my two best guys. Even if it's for the mob boss, it is a kidnapping, and it's kids, so... Don't muck about. Right. So we're looking for Crime Trap. I'm going to keep an eye on anything called Crime Trap. That's for these two to go. I'm going to keep them on spare until then, I think. Two senior students began to fight right in the middle of the chemistry class. Their teacher, Dolores Ponder, first tried to calm them down, but when she attempted to separate them, she was poked in the eye. Okay, well, it's not a huge emergency. We'll send Asano and Austin. Crime Trap, here we go. So we want to send... Sorry, guys. Klausner and Chang. All in the name of equal opportunities. Yeah. Museum of Feelings. Okay, what's going on with this? So actually, hang on a second. I want to go to investigations because this destruction of property one, we need to assign a detective to this who can actually work today. So... Yeah. Armstrong, you work this case. Let's have a take a look at this. The Museum of Feelings and Fine Art. At night, a little-known painting by the Dutch master De Vroom, recently shown for the first time, disappeared from the museum. One of the museum's windows was broken, and there's a brick lying on the floor inside. Okay, well, Mole and De Brito, you can work this case.
1111B in progress.
Miss Dunbar said a nurse tried to sell her drugs right in the hospital. I went to the doctor after I broke my arm. The nurse heard me complaining about the pain and waited until the doctor left. Then she started telling me about the pills she could get me. Better than Vicodin, according to her. Okay, well, we'll send Asher and Purdy.
311A complete.
Idle down, that's good. Sorry, guys. Sorry. No, I can't replace them yet. We'll have to do it tomorrow. God, they're all men. Oh, no. Damn it. Hang on. Where's the backlog thing? Is that it? Does that include the detectives, I'm now wondering? So including the detectives, I've now... Okay, hang on, Shift B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna fail another one, I think. I mean, maybe tomorrow when we're actually able to hire them, there'll be some female cops to recruit from. I don't know. There was yesterday.
1111
Drug sales, vendor court, everyone unharmed. Good work, guys. Okay, we're kind of dealing drugs now. All right, this is the museum investigation. We'll leave that be for the time being. Deal from Cornelius Blunt.
Mr. Boyd, I'm a wealthy man, and I'm concerned about the fate of our fair city. Now, I'd like to fund 3 additional offer positions at your police department, but I must make one condition. My adopted son is to take one of the new jobs. Of course, you mustn't fire him under any circumstances. Do we have a deal?
Yeah, go on. Oh, he's bad. Oh dear. Okay, well I can hire 2, but again they're all guys, so I'm gonna have to leave it for this time. We'll have to do that tomorrow. And hope for the best. Okay, what we got here? Some goons grabbed the half-sister of one of our family members right off the street. A driver called us from a nearby payphone, but he's a wimp and couldn't actually do anything. From the description we got, it sounds like Varga's men. If you get there first, hold on to them for us. Don't hurt them too much. Just make sure you don't let them escape. We have something special planned for them. Okay, well let's send Austin and Percy can get his first taste of the action here. So we can make 4 hirings tomorrow, and I doubt we'll have 4 female officers to choose from, but you never know.
910B in progress.
So a parking valet just called in, reporting that a girl exiting an expensive car was approached by a man wearing a hood who threatened her and took her bag. It sounds... yeah, so it's just 2 people. Yancy, you've not been out. You take Asano.
Progress.
Okay. All done okay. Diamond Dog State Penitentiary. An older prisoner, tired of eating the food served by the prison cafeteria, made his way into the kitchen carrying a shiv, intent on having a word with the chef. A guard called the police as he was reluctant to enter the kitchen for fear of further provoking the prisoner. Okay, well that is kind of serious. Let's send Umata, Purdy, and Austin. What's going on?
We've got a situation here.
Okay, the kitchen floor is decorated with broken plates and an overturned pan filled with muddy slush. An elderly prisoner is sitting on a stool, dipping his hand into the pot of slush, shoving it towards the cook's face, yelling, "You try to eat this shit." Let's cook up something else. It only takes a minute.
412C.
Good work. Now, we've still only got 3 frames for this, so 1, 2, 3. I mean, we definitely need another batch coming in at least, so. Ah, okay, so that's good. I'll have a look at that in a sec. Let's have a look at this. Oh, this is the one I was waiting for. So that might be everything now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 frames. Let's see if it all fits. So, parishioner Clara, I've been going to Sunday services for 36 years, and this is the first time I've ever seen such a disgrace. Some crazy young man on a motorcycle drove straight through the doors of God's temple and began running around shouting blasphemy. He even dared to raise his hand to Holy Father Nunez. What is it with the youth of today? Drove straight through the doors, began running... Okay, so what do we got here? That's probably the first thing, driving in. Began running around shouting blasphemy. What's that picture of? Not exactly. I mean, it's his motorcycle helmet and it's the cross. Okay. He's driving around. He assaulted the priest. Okay, well, let's keep going. Mr. Nunez, this is the priest. It all happened so quickly. The guy drove straight between the pews, almost crushing a parishioner. Then he looked into the confessional and threw in a bottle. And he ran up to me and shouted, "The devil sits on the roof of the church," and he shoved me. I fell to the floor and the crazy man shouted, "My hand is hard as stone. I'll knock you out of the saddle, Satan." And he threw his helmet across the altar and sped away. Okay, that's him throwing his helmet. I'm guessing that's probably the order? That's the confessional, isn't it? That's him driving in and he's wearing the helmet. Maybe that's it. Okay, maybe that's him leaving? No? Okay, let's keep going. I was in a confessional when it happened. I was waiting for Father Nunez to finish his sermon so he could hear me. As I was sitting in the confessional, I heard noises of an engine like a motorcycle. Then there was a roar and a man shouted, "Come, Lucifer, do not hide from me." A few seconds later, a young man in a black leather jacket opened the door and yelled, "I will seek out the devil wherever he may hide," and threw a bottle at me. The shard stuck in my face. Still think that's the sequence of events. Helmet. Found a black helmet with a white spot on top. Asphalt. On the pavement near the church, we found traces from 3 motorcycle tyres. I wonder if he threw the helmet first, because he's not wearing it in these shots. Hang on. Then he threw his helmet. Yeah, the helmet is definitely the last thing to be thrown. Doesn't really look like he's wearing a helmet. Huh? I wonder if there's more scenes to find. I mean, they do seem like they relate, but straight through the doors, began running around, shouting blasphemy. Drove straight between the pews, almost crushing someone. I'm going to keep that going. I mean, it's possible I've just got the wrong order, but it seems okay. And this guy seem like the same guy, so I don't know what that means, but... He's definitely driving in. I don't know what it means about the 3 motorcycle tyres. I don't know. I'm going to keep this investigation going. There might be more to learn there. What's the betting it all kicks off? Nope, end the day. All right. That was reasonably straightforward. Kind of keeping pace with this. Yeah, because I need to replace them, so they've got to be declared dead. Percy, you're going to be a problem, I can tell. I'm hoping I get the chance to hire some people before I fail that city hall. My band is playing a charity concert. Can I have the day off? Yeah, okay. Roll over Beethoven. Oh, tomorrow's the deadline. Okay, okay. Your share. Yeah, I end it. Alright, so please, please, please. No, they're all guys again. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Progress.
So I want to look at my investigations. So what have we got working today? So the destruction of property one. Hang on, I want to look at the detectives. He's at home, but Iron's in, so that's okay. And on this one, they're both at home. So let's add Davenport to the mix. They actually do gather some clues today. Are we missing? How many are we missing? Yeah, so we definitely need some more. Disorderly conduct. The elderly Emma Weston called in a complaint about her neighbours. Her house is shaking from loud sounds of gnashing metal and the roar of turbines. Accompanied by some strange beeping noises. Through the window, she also saw some people moving around. It's going to be... I mean, it does say disorderly conduct. I mean, that's simply what it is. Let's just send Birch and Gay over there. Hostage situation with a fatal casualty. Patients at the local asylum rebelled against the nurses during breakfast. 3 nurses have been wounded, while others remain locked in with the patients in the dining area. They've threatened to kill one nurse every hour until they're released. Okay, yeah, we're sending SWAT and the paddy wagon on this one. And we're going to send our best guys. Good. On Arkham Island. Reporters and onlookers have gathered around the building. The asylum patients are watching the growing crowd from the windows of the 3rd floor. Yeah, let's go with a negotiator on this one. Court unharmed, civilians unharmed. Hooray! Good work, guys. Reckless endangerment. A frightened woman phoned in, reporting that 2 men dressed in armour were running through the street shouting, "Beware our stings." They were chasing passers-by and swinging their blades at them. They'd not done anyone harm, but the swords seemed dangerous enough. Yeah, that does seem a bit good, doesn't it? Okay. Ozaki, Samadi, and Subaki, you go to it. Good. An old friend is visiting Mr. Sand, and they're planning on going horseback riding, but the owner of the country club just called. He wasn't making much sense, but it sounds like some punks are beating Mr. Sands' horses to death. Don't like that. Go on, Birch Jr. Guess that went okay. Some bad weather. Noise complaint. Klim Yuriev reports that suspicious people are constantly going in and out of the apartment next door. They're carrying big bags, making lots of noise, screaming, and his 3 sons can't concentrate on their homework. Mr. Yuriev urges someone's got to show these bandits who's boss. We can send the paddy wagon, so let's do that. 5 officers. So let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big bags all about. I mean, it could be... It's probably going to be a false alarm today, but I don't know if this is it. I want to see what this is. Okay, yeah, it was a crime. You all did well. Oh, we got some guns. Go on, mafia. A whole mob of Varga's people attacked a truck belonging to one of our companies. This truck is carrying some important cargo, the kind only Mr. Sand and his deputies know about. The driver tried to call us, but we lost the connection. He may already be dead. You've got to stop those assholes before they make off with the goods. Okay, well, we've got 3 people we can send there, so let's do that. Okay, 3 new frames for the theft, but we've also got... Okay. So it seems like these are the ones I'm stuck with. I'm just going to pause while I try and think this through. Hang on. Okay, I can't get it. I think there must be more frames to discover here. So we're going to keep it going another day. See what we get. We've also got the theft one. Let's have a look. Okay. Rafael Campos, museum guard. I walk the museum every hour. The alarm is off. City Hall won't allocate the money to fix it. I didn't hear glass breaking. It's a big museum. When I went down this way again, it was already early morning. The window was broken, and the canvas was cut from the frame. There was no trace of anyone around, just a brick lying on the floor. Parking lot camera. The parking lot was empty all night. In the morning, a cyclist went past with a tube on his shoulder. The guy slowly rolled into the parking lot, then left the bike for a couple of minutes and went out of sight. Then he came back, got on the bike, and left. None of these show a cyclist. Mr. Vanderhoff, art school student. I suffer from insomnia and often go cycling around the city late at night. I took a tube and some other equipment so I wouldn't have to go back home before my morning classes at the art school. I stopped at the museum to pee. I admit it, I like to mark the corner of the building. Imagine one day my work would be hanging inside. So the suggestion, I think, is that this isn't the thief. And this appears to be a museum guard. It does sound as if he's the culprit, to be honest. Mr. Stevens, teacher at the art school. In his lectures on the work of the Dutch masters, Bram van der Hoef always sharply criticised the works of de Vroom. He dismissed the legendary artist as overpriced mediocrity and was very amused when an unknown de Vroom painting was discovered in the city dump. He said it was already in its proper place. He was less amused when he learned that the de Vroom painting would be hung in the museum. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Bram who broke into the museum and stole the painting to burn it or cut it into tiny pieces. Museum window. The glass is almost completely broken out. A grown man could easily climb through the window and not cut himself. Most of the shards are lying on the pavement outside the museum. It kind of indicates it was broken from within, doesn't it? Hmm. Maybe he stole it. I don't really get these frames. I mean, I'm going to keep it running, I think. I don't understand if... Feels like there must be more. Okay, we'll keep that running as well for now. Ooh, the sands are ahead now. Good. I guess. Oh, because the guy was on leave? I guess. I really want to be able to check the recruitment pool before we get told off. DeBrito. Yeah, you are tired. That's fine. No. Great. Now, I'm not going to take the blame for that because I didn't have any to hire. So I don't freaking know. Alright, well, which shift have I short-staffed now? It's probably this one, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 there, 7 here, including Percy. I need 2 on shift B, really. 2 good ones. So let's take Caddy. Not great, are they? Rick Cougaranis. With a name like Cougar, you kind of have to, don't you? On for shift A. I'll leave a slot free as well. God damn it. Oh dear. 2 homeless men made their way into a local bakery under cover of darkness, so they ate their fill and bedded down for the night. In the morning, the bakery owner, Gregory Martinez, along with cashier Anna Lucas, went inside and discovered the damage. The homeless men, armed with knives, were unhappy to be disturbed and attacked the victims. The shopkeeper managed to escape, but the cashier remained inside with the homeless men, who were seen tearing off her clothes. Okay, yeah, not good. So, send the top guys here. Let that one play out a little bit, I think.
611 complete.
I'll probably be back in time to go out to this sands one. I'm so annoyed there wasn't the female officers to recruit. I wouldn't have killed the 2 male officers if I'd known I would have done it anyway. There was only one. After the incident with the horses, we secretly transferred Mr. Sand's guest to a local hotel and set up a guard outside the door. Suddenly we're hearing screams coming from his room and there's water flowing from the bathroom. We'll break down the door, but a police presence wouldn't hurt. Go on then, Austin. What we got here? cafe fight. Two truckers fell to blows over a parking space in the lot near the diner. The cook tried to separate them, but was struck by a wild punch and is now lying on the ground motionless. Alright, so my top two guys. Hopefully two is enough to deal with that. Another theft. I mean, I don't have a lead to... Okay, we're going to have to take a look at these. I've only got one on each, and Beasley's at home. I've only got two detectives around today. Yes, I do. Take him off there. Gonna need to have someone on this, don't we? So Armstrong, your lead on that. Painkillers theft at the hospital. Good, got it sorted. Well done, guys. We'll deal with that when we got some clues. Okay, what we got here?
Jack, my entire staff at the donut shop came down with the flu, and I haven't been able to find anyone else to help out. Could you please send me a couple of your men? I'm sure they wouldn't mind frying up some donuts. It's easy, I'll show them everything they need to know. My shop barely makes ends meet. I can't afford even one day of downtime.
Alright, Purdy and Asano, you go and deal with the donuts. Gotta deal with the donut emergency. I'm telling you, Chief, standing over that fryer is hellish work. I'd rather dodge bullets than the spray from the boiling oil, but at least Mrs. Marburn promises she'll keep us in donuts through the rest of the year. Okay, good. They are coming back. I was worried maybe they'd take the rest of the day off, but it's fine. We need backup. Some punks tried to crash one of our poker games, and we aren't about to let them walk with the money. So now we got ourselves a standoff. A couple of officers on the scene will help change the situation in our favour. Okay, Numata, Austin. Okay, I think we should have the officers for this. During a special viewing of the thriller Law-Abiding Max 3, a theatre employee discovered one of the members of the audience had removed his pants. The man noticed the employee was watching him and responded with a threat that he would cut the throats of everyone in the theatre. Okay, we'll send Yancy, Kochi, Asano. Birdie holding the fort. I haven't needed SWAT yet today. Or the paddy wagon.
We've got a situation.
The movie theatre isn't too crowded and the film is in full swing. Carefully approach the man.
214 complete.
Okay, got it done.
211 in progress.
And let's just wait for a couple to come back. They're almost back. Vandalism. A man who wished to remain anonymous has reported that a group of teenagers had once again made fun of his name by writing insulting rhymes on a 6-foot-wide garage. The man is enraged and threatened the next time he'll use a weapon to defend his honor. Alright, Purdy, Austin, you have it. Oh, 3 frames for that. Okay, we'll leave that for now. And then we've got... Interesting. What if I put these in? I haven't quite got enough. The rest of them involve the security guard. Hmm. I think I've got to let it run again. I feel like we're missing a key frame here, I think. So we'll just let that run for now. Assuming the other one has more than 3 slots, right? The theft. Yeah. So we need to let that run a little bit. But it could have been the art student, maybe because his tutor would have been mouthing off about not liking the artist, so it could have been motivated by wanting to impress his tutor. I don't know. Okay, Sand's staying ahead of the game at the moment. I wonder if that female recruitment thing, I wonder if that's random and I just got unlucky. Stuff about Rubes, Pierre, eh? Drank too much. Yeah, you stay away. We should have enough officers because I've got some of my new hires here, haven't I? Alright. Yeah, got my salary. Oh yeah, God, he was only just hired as well. Hire Asian cops. Japanese businessman who must remain nameless will soon arrive in Freiburg. The city hopes to sign a major contract with him. As our guest, he will examine many of our institutions, including the police station. His visit is scheduled on August 5th. At least 3 Asian officers are working that day. Well, I've got Ozaki. I don't know if day counts. Guess he probably does. And Tsubaki. Okay, so August 5th. So August... Hang on. Let me just... Can I pause? Can't pause. Oh, there we go. So let's think. So August 3rd is going to be B. 4th is A. 5th is going to be B. So I need to check who's on shift B. 1, 2, 3. That should be fine. I think that should be fine. Guess we'll see. Oh, we've got a Kenoshiro. So which shift is understaffed at the moment? So we've got that many on. Oh, they're both equal. So maybe I'll put another... Shift B needs on because Percy is useless. Okay, so we'll put Kenoshiro on shift B, and that kind of covers us there as well. My share. Share 50% with the staff. Throw them a bone every now and then to keep them happy. Bomb threat. An irate lumberjack in the name of Grisham Frank claims that he planted a bomb in the cathedral. He says he'll blow up the building with everyone inside unless the police arrest the priest. Apparently the priest convinced his recently deceased wife to refuse treatment at the hospital and asked for God's help instead. So that's not great. Mitchell... Jorgensen, Birch Jr., Johnson, you go as well. I'll look at the investigation. So who have we got on the stuff today? We've got Iron there. Davenport's the only one working that case today. He's off. So let's put Beasley on this one. And then we've got someone on all those cases then. I'm going to put Johnson into training as well.
We've got a situation here.
The cathedral is full of visitors. Announce the bomb threat and order everyone to evacuate. Yeah, evacuate. Priority 1. An improvised device has been discovered under a pew near the altar. Ensure that it's been evacuated.
10-10-8.
Great. I think it helps to try and follow... I mean, I'm not a policeman. I don't know what correct procedure is, but trying to follow what I think would be the correct procedure seems to work most of the time.
14 in progress.
Public indecency. A drunken teenager, encouraged by his group of friends, stripped off his clothes at the cash register and attempted to purchase a bag of condoms. Seems like some sort of hazing or a rite of passage. Right, yeah, you go deal with that. Chief, some guy in rags is trying to enter the police station. He says that he's a Tibetan monk and he wants to talk to our patrolman about the nature of violence. Should we let him in? Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? To be fair, I am curious as to what that's going to result in. I guess we'll see. As a safety precaution, we've decided to change all the staff that work on the ranch. We just hired 8 new maids from a neighbouring city, but the bus they were taking got intercepted by some of Varga's punks. Let's teach them that even our maids can't be trifled with. Alright. We'll send Jorgensen and Tsubaki. Yep, all good. Well done, Gay. The hockey team that Mr. Sand owns is getting ready for an important match. The ice arena is closed during training hours, but the stadium director just reported some people in strange clothes breaking into the arena and climbing onto the stands. Samadhi, you go check that. I kind of want to keep Birch Jr. around to go on a job and gain some XP. I can't remember what his starting score was. It was pretty low though. But I think we've been successfully training him up a decent amount.
412 in progress.
A crazed woman just rang in. My god, this wretch is going to kill my baby. Please send everyone you can right away. Call ended abruptly, okay. Mitchell, Ozaki, and Birch. Off you go. False alarm. An elderly woman's cat got into a fight with a neighbour's dog. The dog ran back home when 4 other cats jumped out of the house to the rescue. Okay. Sigh.
in progress.
A woman driving past on the bridge saw 2 thugs grabbing a skinny guy by his legs and hanging him over the bridge railing. The man was struggling and shouting. Okay, yeah. Samadhi, Jorgensen, Tsubaki. You go deal with that. Okay, this is the... Okay, that's the pharmacy one. Ah, I think that's the one we're missing. Let's have a look at this now. So... Yeah, okay, so we'll go with that. So I guess as he arrives, finds a brick, throws a brick, he climbs in the window. No? Maybe it's not him. Let's try with the guard again. This is the one I don't understand on the guards one, though. What if he... What if he didn't steal it? What if he did throw the brick? I don't know. This one's tricky. Hang on, I'm going to pause. Okay, I did solve it. It was the security guard. Basically, he goes in with his torch. He smashes the window with his torch from the inside, so that's why the glass is on the outside, which I did think that was what happened. And I think he finds a brick outside, places it in the museum, and then cuts the thing out of the frame. The reason I'm saying that is because if I close this, I think it's going to disappear. But yeah, that's how it went.
410A complete.
Hang on, what's going on here? Okay, it's good. Okay, well, we'll leave that for now. Hang on. So, we can't do this anyway because Mole's not around. But a storage space has been rented in the name of Rafael Campos. This might be where he's keeping painting. Okay, or we have where he lives alone in the small apartment. We'll deal with that tomorrow because we have to wait for Mole. Now, on that other investigation, this one. Yeah, I feel like we're still waiting for stuff on that. This one, we do have enough. I'm going to let that run a couple more days because I wouldn't be surprised if there's more to come for that. All right. Okay, well, everyone did well. No real notes on that. Day 20. Pre-booked host exhibition of children's drawings. New federal law allows criminals to launder money more easily. Okay. Makes sense. No, your friend can deal with that. Okay, so these two guys are a bit knackered, but that's probably okay. We've got a full roster otherwise, so that seems fine. Now let's go out and do the... Oh, hello.
Boyd.
Is everything okay, Jack? I'm not calling in the middle of a job.
No, you're okay. Did you find her?
Yes, I found her. Nothing shocking, don't worry. She's living with an insurance agent in the suburbs. He's 31 years old, recently divorced. He has a funny car, you know, like in that movie where that...
Did you talk to her?
Yeah, we talked. More like I talked and she basically cried. God, she hasn't cried so much since high school. You know, she was dating this boy from a restaurant and, what was his name? And
so, Laura, she'll be back?
Of course she'll be back. She just needs time.
Time? You mean once she gets tired of screwing the insurance agent?
Jack, you're talking about my daughter.
Yeah, I know. I want to... Well, I just want her to come back as soon as possible.
Don't worry, I'm with you. We just need a little patience. I know it's asking a lot, Jack, but you really just gotta be patient. Wait for my call.
All right. Again, I'll wait for the call. Yes, understood. I know the situation is asking a lot from you too, Mrs. Markham. Thank you. And please, call me anytime.
Jack?
Yeah?
You okay for money?
Excuse me?
Well, you know, where the papers were talking about your resignation, they said you and Laura were a little tight, and I thought maybe you'd...
Good God.
Jack? Jack?
Alright, so let's do this. Let's go to the storage buildings. So we'll send Caddy and Austin. More money. Oh, we get one of these. We've got a lot of officers now. I might another SWAT upgrade.
210 in progress.
A young mother reported that an old man in rags entered the playground, climbed the hill and began shouting, "The universe is made of suffering and hatred. I will kill all of you." The outraged mother shouted back, "Go away, you're scaring the children." These guys are pretty knackered. I'm going to try to avoid using them if I can. So we'll send Purdy and Asano. Hey, we caught him. Good work, guys. Alright, let's have a look at our current investigations, what's going on here. So, Iron is off today, so let's bring in DeBrito on this case. This one, Armstrong's about, so that's probably okay. As long as there's someone to look into it.
210 complete.
Good work. So I was wondering, this, oh, that's not the one. That's not the one either. It must be, it's under deputy. This barbecues thing, so what is this? If I send these guys, does that mean that they'll, like, recover their stamina fully? I wonder. Oh, I kind of want to see. Why would I... Leave the rest for now.
1010 in progress.
An anonymous tip just came in. Some thugs are messing around with plastic explosives in the basement of an abandoned house and handing it out to children along with toys. This feels like it's going to be a false alarm, but I can't really take that risk, so we're going to send all those guys. Jack, we just got another round of fresh young detectives ready for field training in different departments across the country. There's a couple of smart guys in the bunch, the best in the course, and I don't want them to train under some smug jerk who's going to ruin their talents. Let them spend a week working with you, okay? Bet you could use the help. Yeah, go on. Maybe they'll arrive tomorrow. Okay, it is serious, so let's send... I guess we'll send you guys out.
A in progress. 1010A.
Got them! Everyone's unharmed. Points for everyone. Ooh. Go on then. Two trucks collided on a country road near the forest, and police were called by a motorcyclist who was driving past. He said that one of the trucks rolled over and caught fire, but the driver managed to escape the flames. He grabbed a stick from the side of the road, set it on fire, and is now threatening the other driver, who's locked himself inside his truck. Go on then, Caddy and Austin. We'll have people back soon. The wife of a young banker who recently helped us make quite a substantial deal just called up in tears, saying some creeps cornered her husband in the garage. Says they tied him up and they're threatening to light him on fire. Varga's goons, no doubt. Okay. Koshi, you could do with that. Driver is brandishing a burning stick like a torch and striking the other truck's windshield, attempting to get to the driver. Fire extinguisher. I was going to restrain, but I thought, well, maybe our guy will get burned or something, so... I don't think it's procedure, but that seemed like a decent choice.
910C in progress.
Ooh, I'm out of SWAT. Armed robbery. An armed man with a gun burst into a pawn shop and demanded all money and valuables be put in the bag. Well, okay, so we got 6. Yeah, we can send 6. No SWAT, unfortunately. But I think sending them to the call with the plastic explosives was the right shout. Some associates of Mr. Sands were planning to meet and discuss the Vargas situation. The meeting was supposed to happen in a forest outside the city, but our scouts sighted a group of punks hanging around. Sure would like to see the look on their faces and the police roll up from out of the blue. Go on then, Caddy Austin. Phew, no one died. Good. Good job, people. I'm gonna get the mafia to fence all the stuff I take into evidence. It's probably gonna be the main way I make money. No new frames in the pharmacy. Or here. I do feel there's more to discover here, though. I'm gonna let that run. Because there's the thing about him having a white dot in his helmet, and he definitely didn't have a white dot in his helmet in that photo, so... And what's going on with the... that one again? And it feels like there's two suspects at play here, like this hoodie guy and the orderly, so... I think there's more to discover there as well. We'll let that run a bit longer. Guess we're done. Oh, look at that. Sands well in front now. Hooray? Question mark. Oh, we got some detectives. Okay, I thought they were going to be, you know, police officers. That's cool. Add them to the investigations then. Oh, good job for the homeless man. What? They're packing for Tibet. What? Oh, jeez. Why? Okay. Well, I hope they handed in resignations, because I can at least fill their spots. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Labour market. So we've got a slot for a detective. This guy looks like 100 years old. I'll go with Lyra, I think. And which shift? It's today's shift, isn't it? So shift A. Lyra, if you could. And I guess we're down an officer on shift A as well. Which shift is it that's got the rubbish guy on it? Yeah, they've already got... Yeah, it has to be shift A, doesn't it? Okay, we should be fine for that. Hey, we can upgrade the SWAT. I think we... well, 2 times a day is tempting. Yeah, okay, let's go 2 times a day. Because we could have used them again yesterday, I think. So we got a robbery. Talking of SWAT, an alarm has gone off in one of the port warehouses. The guard assigned to the site is not responding, but the storekeeper says this is nothing unusual. Apparently the guard is an old man who regularly drinks and even sleeps there in the warehouse. The room where the alarm went off stores frozen fish. This doesn't seem high priority. I'm going to send Birch. Without the SWAT. Could be wrong, but I guess we'll see. Some of Varga's men, armed with flamethrowers, burned down a city parkway named in Sand's honour. Definitely a job for the police. Okay, Gay, you can go. One of the best guys on the job. Oh, I was going to have a look at the investigations just now. So this destruction of property, we've got Iron on the case today. Theft, we don't have anyone on the case. Let's put Davenport on. Beasley's gone. Let's see, Beasley.
910B complete.
False alarm, good. the alarm was triggered by a flock of birds. The guard was drunk and in the company of a prostitute. So, there we go. Glad we didn't use up our one SWAT of the day. Although maybe we got 2 now. I wasn't quite sure if that was an immediate change or whether it, would be for the following day.
611
I guess
in
we'll probably
progress.
see. An elderly man, while taking a nighttime walk with his dog, spotted a man and woman entering a dark alley. He then heard the woman cry out, "Help, he's trying to assault me." Yeah, so let's send Mitchell, Jorgensen, and Subaki on that.
in progress.
Okay. Another one of these. I have to get back to you on that. Oh, I've just got no detectives at all. Can't do iron. I'll have to do Davenport. To come off there. And deal with that. Carjacking. An elderly woman who was shutting her windows for the night noticed 2 teenagers across the street break the window of a car and get inside. Yeah, okay. Send Stovall and Gade.
We've got a situation here.
A wounded man is lying unconscious beside a woman in a torn dress. The woman's in a state of shock and hiding something behind her back. Don't worry, you're not in any trouble. We have a witness.
611 complete.
Good. Right, guys. Today, Freeburg will host a concert by pop singer Gennaro Crespo. We promised the concert organisers that we'd help security. Please send your best people. Can I... Give me a minute for them to get back. God damn it. Why couldn't you just give me a minute? I wonder if this is linked to the other one we got. Carjacking! Got it done. Right, guys. An engagement party turned into a bomb crisis when our guests discovered a powerful explosive right under the banquet table. Our experts already defused it, but it would be nice if the police reassured our frightened guests and confirmed the situation's under control. Sounds like a job for Birch Jr.
In progress.
2 women and a man were seen attacking a black couple, smacking them around with boots, no less. A local shopkeeper warned that he was calling the police, at which time the man ran away, but the 2 women continued the strange assault. Yeah, that is weird. Okay, Mitchell, Ozaki, Subaki, and Gay. Come on. Cool. All done good. That's in progress on one of these investigations. Okay, what we got? So this is the new one, I think. What we got on? Nothing. I'm sure there's more going on here. I'll try to get more resources on it tomorrow. Now we've got those sort of student cops in. I'm not giving up on that because I think there's more to come. guess that's probably it. Okay. Not too bad. There we go. Sam's fully in the lead now. Gives us a little bit of breathing space on that. Iron, I want you in tomorrow. Let's really crack on with these investigations. It's the 5th. We're going to need to make... I just want to make sure we're covered in terms of the Asian cops on the force. So, Tsubaki, you're in tomorrow as well. Okay, but I think we're going to leave it there for this time. We'll come back next time and head into... Ooh, day 20... It might even be day 30 something. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, Millionaire Bum donates everything to church. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, but hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, if you could hit the like button, that'd be awesome. Do leave a comment as well. Let me know how you think we're going. I was a bit annoyed with that municipal one just then. I wanted to be able to do it, but, you know, having to have... I think that sounds right grammatically. Needing to have 3 officers available at that one moment when I only had 2. But 2 more were just about to arrive back, but not being able to kind of just, like, you know, close that window and just postpone it for like 30 seconds. That was a bit annoying, but I guess it happens. But yeah, apart from that, it was quite a good day, I thought. But let me know your thoughts. Interested to hear them. A big thank you as always to our channel members as well. Continues to be hugely supported. How you guys appreciated how you guys are supporting the channel. And if anyone else is interested in checking those out and gaining earlier access to the videos I put out, that'd be awesome. But thanks very much anyway, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.